Hello everyone, my name is Aaron Arnold and welcome to our most recent educational video today. Today I will be speaking to you about tax time, specifically talking over your tax slips and providing some tax tips. Tax time is always a stressful time and more stressful than it really needs to be. You know, we always like to play this little bit of cat and mouse game between us and CRA when they want us to file and let them know how much we earned, even though they know exactly how much we earned for the previous year, and they know how much we should pay in tax. Yet they still want us to report that and file that to prove that we know how much we made and how much we earned. So today, what I want to kind of go through is I want to go through what you should expect this tax season. So we're going to cover what slips you're going to receive and why you're receiving them, when you will receive your tax slips, where do you find your tax slips, how you will receive your tax slips, and finally, I'll provide a summary and my personal tax filing recommendations. Before we dive into the presentation today, I just want to highlight our website, lafinancial.com. Please visit this website and click on our client resources and tax time, which can provide a lot of useful information about what I'm going to cover today, as well as a lot of additional useful information for tax time. What I'd like to start with today is what tax slips you can expect and when will you receive them. First of all, we'll start with registered accounts, RRSPs and RIF accounts. If you make a deposit or withdrawal from these accounts, you will receive a tax slip. A contribution receipt will be sent out throughout the first 60 days of the year, with the last one being sent out as late as March 15th. This is because the last contribution you could have made was as of February 29th, so it takes time to get that last slip mailed out. For RIF accounts, that's when you're taking money out of your RSP. This will also produce a tax slip. These are all sent out by March 1st. FHSAs, First Home Saving Accounts. These are brand new accounts in 2023, but similar to an RSP, if you made a contribution into the account, you will receive a tax slip. As well as if you pulled out money from that account because you purchased a home, you will receive a withdrawal slip. These slips are based on a calendar year of 2023. So anything you did in 2024 will not be reported yet, but any activity in 2023 will be reported and you will receive a slip which would have been mailed out by March 1st. The last registered account to cover is tax-free savings accounts. I get a lot of questions all the time about, I haven't received my TFSA slip, contribution slip yet, or I haven't received my TFSA withdrawal slip yet. Well, right there in the title is tax-free. And as a result of these accounts being tax-free, you do not receive a deposit slip or a withdrawal slip within this account. So you're not going to receive any tax slips for your TFSAs. Non-registered accounts. This is where things get a little more complicated. And for the most part, I would recommend using an accountant if you have a large non-registered account. Non-registered accounts produce tax slips in various forms. And non-registered accounts, as we all know, when we make money in there through either interest or dividends or capital gains, we have to pay tax on that, and that is then reported. So what you can expect from your non-registered account would be T5 slips, which are a statement of investment income. Those will be sent from us, from our firm, and typically cover the investment income you receive from your stocks and ETFs. The latest that can be mailed out is March 1st. T5008s, the statement of security transactions. This covers your capital gains and losses, deemed dispositions. If you were to sell something throughout the year, there would have been maybe a profit or a loss, and this needs to be reported to CRA and on your taxes. Again, these are sent from us, and you would have received, or these would be mailed out at the latest March 1st. And lastly, there are T3 slips, the Statement of Trust Income. Now, these are primarily sent to you directly from the mutual fund companies and are primarily produced by mutual fund companies. Now, this is the one we really want to highlight because the latest these can be sent out is March 31st. So they still haven't been sent out yet for some of them. Maybe you received some, but there definitely are some that have not been sent out yet. And this is why we really stress do not file your tax return too early. Please wait until at least April 15th before filing your taxes. Because if your T3s aren't sent until March 31st, you may not receive them within a week or maybe even 2 weeks, depending on how fast Canada Post is these days. So please, by all means, get all your tax information ready and sent to your accountant, but please hold off on filing until at least April 15th when you're sure that you've received all of your T-slips. In addition to your T-slips you will receive, we will also produce for you a realized gain loss report, foreign property report if you own foreign investments, an annual fee letter, an investment income summary report, and a trading summary. Now, all these reports are produced and made available after March 1st. These documents are provided to assist you and provide additional information when completing your tax return. For example, a gain loss report will help you know not only what you paid for an investment, but what you sold it for, and then therefore the gain and the loss. So it will provide your adjusted cost base as well as the proceeds. Our online portal and mobile app has all kinds of useful information for you, whether it's your account statements, or checking your balance or investments, or accessing important documents like your tax documents. So I would strongly recommend signing up for our online portal if you haven't already. To access our online portal, start by going to our website, iaprivatewealth.ca. From there, you will be able to either sign in or register for our online account. It will easily walk you through how to set that up. But if you do have any issues, please let us know and we can assist you. Once you're inside your online portal, you would navigate down to the Document Center, where that'll give you access to all your documents and statements and tax slips. From there, I would recommend filtering through the documents. First of all, you would select the time period you want to select as your current year, or at least the last 180 days, because that'll walk you through when all these slips have been produced, which are basically from January 1st until the end of March. Secondly, you'd want to select tax slips and your year-end reporting. This will then just isolate the slips you need for tax time. From there, you can select all slips, and you can download them into PDF and save them to your computer and send them off to your accountant if you choose. Our mobile app is very similar. Start by going to your app store on your iPhone or Android device and search for IA Private Wealth. There are different IA apps out there. Make sure you select the IA Private Wealth app. From there, you'll log in, and the same process. You'll access your documents. You'll want to then click through and make sure you get the correct year. And then you can download all your documents from there and send them off to access them and send them off to your accountant or view them from there. But the mobile app is very convenient, obviously in the palm of your hand and easy to access. So I would strongly recommend getting access to that as well. My CRA. I don't have a lot of good things to say about CRA when you're trying to contact them and get information. And as my mom always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But when it comes to CRA, at least they have another option than calling in and spending your whole day on hold on the phone. Their online portal, My CRA, I would very strongly recommend signing up for this if you haven't already. From there, you can access all your personal tax documents, whether it's a previous tax return or a notice of assessment, or accessing your current year T-slips. So I would recommend going to the My CRA, My Account, and signing up or logging in. Once you're online and inside My CRA portal, you can navigate to tax information slips, T4s, and more. Wow, doesn't that sound fun? From there, select the current year of 2023, and I would just select all slips. You can view them or open as a PDF. If you open them as a PDF, then they're easily savable to your computer, and you can then package that up and send it off to your accountant. The really good thing about CRA, or your My CRA portal, is that they will have all your T-slips. They will have your T4 slips from your employment income, your T3 slips, your T5 slips from your investments. They will have access to anything. Remember, CRA knows how much you made. They just want you to prove that you know how much you made too. So I would strongly recommend accessing all your T-slips from My CRA. So the last way to access and receive your T-slips and tax information would be via mail, Canada Post. Now, as I mentioned, some of your T3 slips, say from mutual funds, for example, we do not have access to that. So that would be sent directly from the mutual fund company to you, and they would mail out those slips. So you will be receiving some slips in the mail. However, from us, if you have not selected, or if you have selected to receive everything digitally, then your T5s and T508s will not be mailed to you, but they will be available online. So it's a little bit of a combination of some coming from mail and some maybe digital, but it all depends on your personal preferences. Now, this time of year, unfortunately, you cannot update and change your preferences. So if you've already set them to receive digitally, you cannot go in and change them to then receive via mail. That will be too late. That would have to be for next year, or vice versa. If you've already selected to receive everything via mail, then they will be coming in the mail. Now, the bonus is that if you have selected to receive them via mail, it will also be available online through the portal and our app. So I know I provided a lot of information and a lot of different ways of what slips are coming, when, and from who, and where do you get them. So I want to provide a bit of a summary, and then I'm going to simplify it right down with my recommendations. So a summary. We will provide you with your T-slips from your stocks and ETFs. If you've selected to receive these by mail, they will be mailed to you. If you've requested them be available just digitally, they will be on the portal and the app. Even if you requested them via mail, they will still be available on the portal and the app. We will also send you in the mail your gain-loss report, foreign property report, if applicable, and fee report. These will both be provided to you physically in the mail as well as online on our portal and our app. Even if you selected to receive everything digitally, we will still physically mail you these reports because they are not available on your My CRA portal. The mutual fund company, as I mentioned, for example, will send you the T3s directly. Those will be mailed to you. And unfortunately, we do not have access to those, so they are not available on our online portal or the app. So the online portal, everything that is available from us and we send to you is available there. My CRA, they have all your T-slips, including which is sent from the mutual fund companies and what is sent from us, but they do not have your gain-loss report, your foreign property report, and your fee summary. Okay, so now it's time where I just give you the answers, the solutions to your problems, and make tax time as easy as possible. This is the way I do it, and this is how I would recommend you do it. Step 1, have your tax accountant or your tax program, whatever it might be, download and import all of your tax documents, your T-slips from CRA directly. This will cover and ensure you have all your T5s, your T3s, your T4s, everything all in one place will be downloaded. Then I would recommend you provide your accountant or ensure you have, if you're doing your taxes yourself, ensure you have your gain loss report, your fee summary, and your foreign property report, if it's applicable to you, available, because this will help you in completing your tax return and your accountant will request this. These 3 documents are not available at MyCRA, but we did mail them to you physically and they are available online on the portal. Then you'd want to review and cross-reference everything that you were expecting to everything that you have received and downloaded and or inputted into your tax filing program or your accountant. You want to make sure you deduct your investment management fees from your non-registered account. You want to make sure you do not file too early. Do not file before April 15th, as some slips take a while to get generated and mailed out to you or uploaded to your MyCRA portal. The latest they can be sent is March 31st. Therefore, I would wait until the last half of April before filing your tax return at the earliest. And the final step, once everything's signed off and filed, you would review your return, review your notice of assessments once complete and return to you. When we go out for dinner, I hope we all do this, but I definitely do. We all review our bill at the end of dinner when it comes and ensure we weren't overcharged for something that we didn't get or whatever it might be. Now, if you're reviewing your dinner bill, you should be reviewing your tax bill, because I guarantee you your tax bill is a lot larger than any dinner bill you're going to have, and it's probably the largest bill you have to pay each year. And if this all sounds too complicated and overwhelming, don't worry. CRA has a new simplified tax form. Basically, you just fill in how much you made for the whole year, and you just send them that amount. They'd be more than happy to take it from you. Now, obviously, I'm kidding, so please don't take that as the truth, and do not do that. But in all seriousness, if you do have any questions, or you're confused, or need any help, remember, we are here to help. Please contact us, contact your advisor with any questions or concerns you might have. We're here to make tax time as easy and stress-free as possible. Thank you for watching.